to do some diamond art, specifically stickers. I got this kit from Hobby Lobby, and it is so relaxing to me and so fun. This is what I've done so far. Some cherries and a strawberry. And I got this from Dollar Tree just to organize the diamonds. Which is a full pack. But yeah, I'm about to work on, it also comes with the sticker that you use and the stylus and then a tray. And I did a video on my shorts, my YouTube shorts, if you want to check that out. But it's so fun. Anyway, so this, I'm used to it, but you may not be. My hair is a different color. My friend and I are going to do summer bingo cards, and I went ahead and just got started on one of the things on my list because summer is literally in a couple days. So yeah, I am getting used to it. When I first was like, oh my gosh, like this is really bright, but yeah, and it's just for a couple weeks, you know, and then we'll go back to normal. But I've always wanted to do color hair. I've never done it. So this is what I did. Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make my bingo card digitally, and then whenever we get together, we're gonna make physical cards. And I'm probably gonna use these stickers to put on mine. So we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna do this one next. So let's see. 2 and E. Wait, make sure that's only 2. You probably could rip it, but okay. Yeah, I tried to do this watching a show one time that it was like an episode that I hadn't seen. It didn't work too well. Well, I mean, I guess if you're really taking your time, then you can kind of work some and then look up. But this works best with music, a podcast, or a comfort show. You know, like a show that you enjoy, a show that you've seen before, and it's just kind of background noise. But I like it. So I'm just gonna put this in. And I have these numbers, it's kind of rubbing off, but these were numbers from the project that I did in the shorts. It's like a cowgirl hat. Let's see. Yeah, I saw it on social media. Someone had did a summer bingo card, and I was like, oh, I was making sure it was recorded, and I was like, wait. She did a summer bingo card, and I looked at other people's, I was like, oh, that looks so fun. And it helps to just maximize your summer because time flies, you know? And I'm in a job like most adults where we don't get a break, so I was like, dang. So I work with college students, so I'm like, y'all get that good old summer break. We still have to work, which is fine, but this is why you need to, you know, make good use of your time, have fun. Here, and I'll put this down here so you can see some of what I'm doing. And what I love about this is you can kind of just mindlessly work on your project, you know? And this is my type of art for real because if I mess up or I place it in the wrong spot, just scoot it over and it's fine, you know? Earlier today, I was listening to a podcast and she was talking about her, this is so random, by the way, but I thought it was really neat. She was talking about her fertility journey, and she was being very frank, very honest, very transparent with her story, which I love when people do that, because there's really no reason to fake the funk, but but also it's your story, so share what you want to share. No one's forcing you to share. Anyway, she was sharing her story But also that's what she does for a living. Anyway, she was sharing her story. One of the things that she mentioned was something that she had talked about in a previous podcast, and it was a promise that God had given her. And she was a little bit scared because, you know, you don't want to make God out to be a liar, but she was just like, so what? Like, if God said it, she's just believing what God said. And I love that. Like, that is bold faith right there, to say, you know, this is my story, and just believing God for it, because if he said it, it's going to happen. God's not a man that he shall lie. And, you know, like, we don't have to protect God's reputation. It's a big God we serve, okay? Don't play with him. No, but seriously, like, he can handle himself. So we can put our faith in him. We can be bold. We can stand on it. We can hold on to the promise and allow him to do what he's going to do. I've also noticed that it has become easier for me to believe big things for other people. Not saying that I don't believe big things for myself, but it's easier for me to believe for other people. I don't like that. Like, if someone tells me something, I'm like, yes. If he spoke something and you tell me, I'm going to encourage you and I'm going to pray with you. I'm going to celebrate you even before it happens, because I just believe, like, if God says it, y'all, for real, if he says it, it has no choice but to happen. That word is not going to return to him void. It's not. Like, I believe him. I do. And I'm not saying, I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I'm not saying that I don't struggle with, you know, faith sometimes. But I'm just saying, when it comes to other people especially, I get really, really excited. I need to look back in my notebooks and the places where I recorded what God has spoken to me, so I can get excited about that too. But maybe it's just naturally to get excited for other people. But I don't think anything's wrong with that. I think that's sweet. I think when I get more comfortable talking on camera and not worrying about if something looks perfect, if something is said eloquently, then I'll be okay. But it is easy for me to critique every little thing. And then I'm like, you know, is someone really going to notice that? Probably not. And I know that the more I do something, the easier it'll get. And I'll just be more natural. I'll just hop on, start recording, and that be that. Do you want to know something funny? So, the last video, I was talking about the book that I was reading, Real by Kennedy Ryan, and I cut it out because I sounded crazy. I was like, in the realm of media, I've been watching Bel Air, which, good show, but I remember talking to my mom about it, and I was like, did you know that such and such did this? Or she was like, yeah, she was like, that happened in the original. I said, oh. So if you watch it, you might want to watch well, I guess not. I guess it'll just be a surprise to you, but it's cool if you watch the original. I didn't watch that series in its entirety. There's not a lot of things I've seen in its entirety, but I hope I don't offend anybody with that. Overall, it was a good series. Good reboot. Well, I guess would that be a reboot? A modern reboot? I don't know, but it was cool. Have you guys seen Forever? That was another one that is not a reboot of anything, to my knowledge. But I really liked that. Okay, I just need one more of these. Just one. And I'm done. You can just yap your way through it. I really just plan on chilling all day, but I need to go pick up some mousse for my hair, and honestly, I think it'll be good for me to get back out the house. So we're gonna go to Target and just dilly-dally. Okay, let's see what they have in here. Okay, I'm gonna start with the thing I came in here for first. And oh, my camera's going crazy. And then we'll look around. I was told that alcohol-free. Let me turn this. What's this doing? Act right. I was told that. I wasn't told it. I saw online that alcohol-free mousse would work the best. And I don't remember. I've had mousse. I've had twist before, but I just don't remember what brand it was. So, and you like look online. You do a little research. This is setting mousse, but I don't even know. I bet it smells good though. Has anyone heard of this? I bet it smells good. Ooh. It does. Let me. Ooh, actually. This one is a bit cheaper, and I bet this one smells good. I think I've had this brand's products before, and I think I'm just gonna get this. I don't know if it's alcohol free though, but truthfully, I don't even think it matters. Yeah, I might just go with this. Okay. Oh, ow, actually. No, that's something different. Okay. Oh, there's a Shea Moisture one as well. Let me see what that's talking about. Okay, so there were a couple of different ones over there, but I think I'm gonna go with this one actually. And I'm just gonna assume that it smells good as well. I think the one that smells the best though is probably this one. But it says frizz free, and that is actually what I want. I just wanted to look, like the, these pieces. I don't want them to look frizzy and wild. So I might go with this one. Okay, after all that, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Maybe I'm just not thinking the clearest, because all of these say apply to damp hair. Maybe that's normal for me still. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one though. And if it sucks, then we'll try something else, and I can use this for something else, or I'll give it to my sister. Well, maybe not, because she doesn't have. It says for type 4 hair, and she doesn't have type 4 hair, but we're gonna go with it. Oh well. Okay, let's dilly dally. Okay, so let me just tell you guys that I have a tube of this that I'll be opening soon. If I remember correctly, I do like that mascara. I've been wearing the Lash Paradise, which for the longest time I thought was a good dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara. I think that's, gosh, what brand is that? I got the Better Than Sex mascara, and I do think this is a good dupe for it, but I was like, oh, the mascara, it didn't hit like I remember it hitting, but that's okay. I love that. I remember, I also got some of this because I had to attend a commencement ceremony, so I went back to my roots. And I used to wear a Great Lash in high school, so I got a tube of the waterproof, and yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I think it is good for my bottom lashes though, specifically the waterproof kind. Look how cute this is. I love, oh, look a little dirty at the top, but I'm not gonna be getting anything today because payday is not here. But I love this glass, and I love this pink, so this would be really cute. Ooh, I like that. I need to get some new things for my place. I would love something like this. I've seen people put their dish soap in containers like this, and I think that gives it a clean look. And then I had gotten one of these from Dollar Tree actually, and it was clear, but this looks really good. And you just kind of put it in the sink. I want to find a bigger one though, where I can put this inside of the, oh, is this it? Oh no, something like this though, because I've seen it that goes inside of the sink, towards the back, if that makes sense. I would like that. Because I haven't done toward anything. But let me see. Okay, I haven't done a tour or anything, but I have an island and the sinks in the island. So I just think if I got something to kind of conceal the soap, sponges, things like that, it would just be a clean look. Okay. Are we doing cheers right there? We just left the last spot. Now where are we going? Where are we going?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're going to get something to eat somewhere.
You got potential. You got potential. You got potential.
I just pulled up to Smoothie King. I left church. I went to a new church this Sunday because I moved recently, and someone had recommended one that is like 8 minutes from where I live now. So I checked it out. It was really good. If I look crazy, just ignore it. I went up for prayer and I get emotional. So I'm about to get a smoothie. I wanted a smoothie. So I was looking on the app, my Smoothie King app this morning, and then I saw, because I was going to try something new today, but then I saw I got a free smoothie. I think it's watermelon hydration. We're going to go in there together, order that, and I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm just going to reset for the week. I'll go grocery shopping, and that'll just be that. Y'all, I went up in there, and my app was not working. I was just like, oh my gosh, why is it doing this? This is embarrassing, but she already knew what I wanted. So she was like, it's fine. She was going to look me up by my phone number, but then when I told her what I wanted, she was like, oh, okay. She was like, it's fine. So she gave it to me, and I could have sworn that app said 20 ounce, but this is what I got. Either way, I mean, it doesn't matter. This is going to suffice, because I just want to taste it anyway. I might not even like it. If my app works, I'll include a screenshot, because maybe I misread it. Either way, this is quite fine. Let's taste it. So this is the watermelon hydration. I'll put a little clip here. All right, let's see. Yeah. It's okay. This will definitely suffice. I normally get the strawberry gladiator, strawberries and spinach every time. But this is it's different. So I'm proud of myself for trying something new. Anyway, I'll reset for the week and I'll see you in the next video.